Hi, I do hope you guys are all safe. I get a lot of questions about stimulus checks that the government will be sending to people. So this is a small video that explains who qualifies for them, how you can receive them, and how much you will get them. Okay, so the first question, who qualifies for the checks? So you should have filed taxes for either 2017, 2018, or 2019 as a US resident. Now, the IRS, the Treasury, will go by your most recent return. So if you already filed your 2019, they will go by the information in your 2019 return. If you haven't done it yet, they'll go by 2018. If you haven't filed in 2018, they'll go by 2017. And if you haven't filed in 2017, then you should try to file your 2019 return as soon as possible. Hopefully, they'll get it on time. Now, other qualifications, you must have a qualified income of $2,500 or more. So qualified income is usually income from business or from your employer. It's not an investment income, so if you held some stocks and received dividends, you won't qualify. Now, your adjusted gross income should be less than $99,000 if you're single or less than $198,000 if you're married. And also, you cannot be claimed as a dependent on someone else's return. So if someone supports you, someone pays most of your bills, like your parents, you won't be able to get this check. Now, how much will you receive? So if you're single and your income is less than $75,000, and we're talking about the adjusted gross income, it's usually found on line 7 or 8 or 31, respectively in 2019, 2018, and 2017 tax returns. So if it's less than $75,000 and you're single, you receive $1,200. If your income is more than $99,000, you will receive nothing. If you're married and your income is less than $150,000, you'll get $2,400. If your income is more than $198,000, you'll get zero. And if you're a head household, this is usually when you are not married, but you have a dependent, usually your child that you take care of, then you can file as a head of household. And then your income threshold is $112,500. You'll get $1,200, and it will phase out after $136,500 to zero. Also, you get additional $500 for every child that's under 17, that's been under your care in the respective tax year. Now, the other question is, what if your income is more than the threshold amount but less than the phase-out amount? So for single, what if your income is more than $75,000 but less than $99,000? Now, we're going to take the full amount you would have received if your income was less than $75,000. So for single, it's going to be $1,200, right? We're going to deduct your actual income, so the difference between your actual income and the low threshold amount. So divide that by $1,000 and then multiply it by 50 and deduct the difference from the $1,200. So I'll show it on an example. Let's see. Let's say someone is single. He or she made $86,000. Now the difference between $86,000 and the threshold for a single is which is $75,000, will be $11,000. Now, 11,000 multiplied by 50 divided by 1,000 will be 550. So that's the phase-out amount. So the stimulus check that person will receive is $1,200, the full amount he or she would have received if the income was less than $75,000, less the phase-out amount, which is 550. So that person will receive $650. Now, usually within 3 weeks, you should receive these checks. If IRS already has your banking information, they may deposit there. If not, they'll send you a check. And, you don't have to file a separate application for this. If you already filed your tax return, you qualify for it. They already have the application, given you meet other qualifications. If you haven't filed your tax return, do it as soon as you can. And also, if you filed in 2018 and your income doesn't qualify you for this, but your 2019 income does qualify you, or let's say you had a child, which will qualify you for extra $500, make sure you file your tax return as soon as possible now to receive that. The link to this presentation is on my website. I'll put the link in the description. You can download that. If you have any questions, let me know, and stay safe. Thank you very much.